Good morning. Yes, very, very rare for me to get to do a video actually in the morning. But I am here. I decided to take a lovely day off last minute. So no planning. I hadn't really got any plans for my day. I mean, I was hoping to do some diamond painting. And here we are. So, nothing particularly special about this video, apart from the fact that I'm here, it's daytime. This is my current project. I know it's the 28th of February. I am nowhere near completion. I think at the end of this row it will be the halfway mark, and that's just with me getting a ruler out and having a quick measure, because I'm not good at judging it, but I thought, I've got an empty house, I thought, why not do a quick video? You can have a look at what I'm doing, apparently, and I could just say hi to all you lovely people. So yes, I've had a day off, I've sent the husband into work, I've sent the daughter into nursery, and I'm having a day to just relax. So I've just had breakfast and got a lovely cup of coffee, and now I am just relaxing doing this. If anybody's interested, this diamond painting is called Big Unicorn and Little Fairies. The event that I am doing it for is with the Crafty witch, and it's called Once Upon a Time. It's anything book related, fantasy, and I thought this one would be perfect. I've had this in my stash for quite a while. I bought it because I completely fell in love with it. Let me see. The artist is Leonhard. I believe that this is no longer on Diamond Art Club's website though. Like I say, I think this canvas is over a year old. I've wanted to do it, I just haven't found the time. It is, size-wise, it is 50.8 centimetres by 63.7 centimetres, or 20 to 25 inches. Let me move this so you can see. There's one of the eyes. The other eyes is off shot. And then working on a little fairy over here. It is absolutely beautiful. Hopefully I definitely will be doing a post review of the diamond painting. Sorry, just checking for any more S's. Yeah, so far I've absolutely loved working with this canvas. There's lovely, not huge amounts of blocking area. I say this as I look at all the A's that I'm about to do, but there's reasonable amounts, and so it doesn't feel that it's overpowering with the amount of colour blocking you've got, and again, not overpowering with the amount of confetti there is in places. Last section took me 2 nights to do, just for the simple fact of with all the browns and creams and then the blues added in there, it sort of made the section that little bit longer for me to do. But again, I don't really get a huge amount of time to do any diamond painting, as well as once little one goes to bed, then it's sorting bits out in the house, having a meal. We all know the drill. We've all been there. Of course I've got to go bed fairly early to start it all again. So yeah, like I say, I just thought I'd come on and do a little bit, because I don't really just do a diamond painting and have a little chat. Mostly because I'm worried that I'm not going to have enough to say. But I've been working away at this one now for the month. I'm very pleased with my progress. I've also, they're drying currently, but I've also been making some little rocks, and I plan on painting them very, very soon. I don't know if I'm going to be painting them on camera, because I'm going into, it's not a typical stones that I'm making. Normally I do dot mandala stones, which is where the name came from, the dotty crafter. But these ones are I'm going to try my hand at doing some pocket hugs. I forgot the name of them for a second. And after this, I'm going to try doing it with the acrylic paint, and I am going to treat myself to getting some actual acrylic markers and going for it. So during the course of the day, I may take a trip out and go visit a local hobby craft. I have lots of acrylic paints, but I don't have, and I wouldn't trust myself doing this with a paintbrush, I don't have anything that I can actually write on them or draw with them. I don't have the most perfect steady hand, but yeah, and I am about to embark on a new project. I'm thinking about doing another video later on. Crazy. And I am planning on, saying it out loud almost makes it sound even more insane. I was planning on possibly doing a little video series on this new project. I'll say I haven't done anything like this before, but a couple of Christmases ago I did the Diamond Art Studio Chart to Art Advent Calendar. Now at the time I found that quite stressful to do, because again, very, very little amounts of time, but I wanted to do each Advent on the day, so it made it very difficult to try and complete that in a timely manner, and I think I went over, if I'm not mistaken. And but I got there in the end. I'm sure there is a video of my diamond painting of the days leading up to Christmas, and it was lovely. It was really beautiful. So I'm planning a cross-stitch conversion. If any of you know the lovely Rebecca at Admore Zest, I was having a lie-in last weekend, yes, rarity, And while I was having my lie-in, I was watching YouTube videos, you know, as you do. And I saw her starting working on, I think it's called Mini Beautiful Light. And then I came up with a crazy idea. I can do that. So I started doing research last week, and I found a really, really cute red panda, and I'm going to do a cross-stitch conversion. So yesterday before that, I did all the calculations and worked out how many bags of all the different beads that I'm going to need. Ordered a blank canvas and ordered the beads yesterday as well. So they're coming over from AliExpress. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a little fun experiment, and I think I'm going to take you guys along with me. Hope you don't mind. And yeah, it's going to be really, really fun, really, really exciting, really scary. But I think it's important that we challenge ourselves. And for me, this is quite a big step for doing anything like that, let alone recording my progress while I do it. I haven't fully decided the route I'm going to go in regards to where I'm going to have the chart. I hear a lot of people talking about Pattern Keeper, but the thing with Pattern Keeper is that that's on that isn't on iOS, so and I have an iPad, so that's not helpful, but I really like the idea of it. The other one is the Markup XP, I think it's called, and I used that. I used the trial version, not knowing it was a trial version, for when I did the chart to the art advent calendar, and they gave you something like 7 days free, and then it was something like £18 for the rest of the year, and it was sort of like, well, apart from this one project, I'm not going to really use it. It wasn't for me, it wasn't the easiest of software to actually use. Added the price tag in. So what I ended up doing some of the printed out charts, and sort of like crossing it off manually, and I put the charts into my iPad and used my Apple Pencil to mark them off as I was doing them, and for the most part that worked okay. Like I say, I would like something that's just a one click on the square and that's marked that one off, rather than me having to do like a little scribble line with my Apple Pencil. But I don't have any Android devices in this house. We're very much an Apple house here, so I would have liked to have tried Pattern Keeper, but I can't justify buying a tablet just to do this little project, so that is going to be something. I've also made a decision in regards to 2 seconds, let me find the colour. in regards to I'm going to do a live once a month. Again, still pretty scary for me to do lives because yeah, the technical side of things can be troublesome. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a live once a month, and I think that live, I haven't decided quite what day of the month, but I know what day, because I quite like Thursdays for that, because it doesn't interfere with any other things that I do on a Thursday. But whether or not I'm doing it like the first Thursday in the month, which would make sense, because it's a nice easy one to remember. But then the first week of the month can get quite busy too. So every Wednesday I go on to the Crafty Witches live. Also the first Tuesday of the month I do I join a Zoom call with the Crafty Witch and my other lovely friends, and we go do that together. So am I overpowering myself by trying to fit that into the first week, because that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday and the Thursday in the first week of the month. I don't talk about this very often, but I do struggle with anxiety, and sometimes I do get overwhelmed with it. So I don't know if that is pushing my boundaries too far. I mean, the only way to try it is going to be to try it and see where we go. Yeah, so also I've now said this a few times that I'm going to really try really hard this year to work on my supernatural canvas. And I don't know if it was last week or the week before, I decided to turn that into a commitment. For those who don't know about my supernatural canvas, I've had that one since 2020. The company no longer exists where I bought it from, and it's poured glue. No, it's not poured glue, it's double-sided glue and double-sided tape, sorry. And every time I was picking it up, I was having drills pop off it. So now I'm sealing each section as I go. What also makes this canvas extremely difficult for me is that it's very dark. So I'm at the bottom of the canvas where I'm working on the logo of Supernatural, and it is, excuse me a second, what have I done here? Yeah, so I'm working on the logo, and on the logo it is 939 and 310. It's not blocking. Well, it is blocking because there's lots of it, but between the two colours it's not enough to classify it as colour blocking, because you don't get like a great big amount of the one colour because they're all mixed in together to get the effect that they've chose. So yeah, so much dark, and then you've got the problem of popping drills, and it is a 70 by 90. So I found motivation to carry on with the canvas very difficult, which is why I've decided to set myself this goal. So if I am diamond painting on Thursday, I have decided that I'm going to be diamond painting my Supernatural canvas. And I've sort of, yeah, if it's a Thursday, I'm normally try and diamond paint most days of the week. Friday nights I don't, because that is date night and that is reserved for my darling husband. But on the rest of the week I do try, unless I've got no energy for it, and then I will take a night off. But so maybe I won't complete a section every Thursday, but some work towards it is going to be better than none. But I am going to try my hardest to maybe not complete it this year, but have a damn good go. Knocked all my drills everywhere. But yeah, so for the time being, my current plans for the immediate future, when I'm not working on this one, I'll be doing my Supernatural one. And I don't know if I'm going to wait until I have finished this one before I start the cross-stitch conversion, or if I'm going to try and dedicate a day to it. But I think because of the nature of the cross-stitch conversion, I think it may end up just being something that I do when I'm in that frame of mind to do it. No sense in putting any extra pressure on yourself to try and complete a project. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. But I am really excited at the prospect. But so yeah, watch this space and I'll see what we can do. So there may be some painting of rocks. So it was quite nice to pour the rocks out. It's been a long time since I've managed to do that. So yeah, I'm just having a nice relaxing day. And it's nice to just sit down and do the diamond painting without any other distractions. Because sometimes, like, you get home from work and you're just exhausted, and then you go child wrangling. Anyone with a 4-year-old or who's had a 4-year-old will remember child wrangling. The negotiations to get them to go to bed. And do they really think, but I'm not tired, it's really going to work? But never mind. My favourite one has got to be, so you've got them upstairs, you've negotiated them brushing their teeth, and you start with a bedtime story, and all of a sudden it is the most important thing to let you know there's a frog on that page. Mummy, do you see the frog? Yes, I see the frog. Oh God, she cracks me up so much. Just, and she thinks she's so secretive with the what are you doing there? Oh, you're an E. Yeah, it's never been done, you know. No other child has tried to delay bedtime like she has. No, we know what they're doing. Even as we're getting her dressed, ready for bed, you can guarantee that there is... Uh-oh. Where have you come from? A green bead has just rolled across the... I think I need to... Quick check. Everything looks good, everything looks good. Nope, everything's still in place. Okay, I'll put the green bead there. Hopefully I'll find its home again. Yeah, it's like... yeah. You go to get them changed, ready for bed, and they just go into silly mode. Only way I can describe it is silly mode. And they'll just start speaking like little silly talk. No clue where it comes from. And, oh, she's just hilarious. I tucked her in last night and I came back down. As I was coming back down, Mummy, you didn't tell me last week. I didn't tell you what last week? About the whirly thing. I still have no clue what she was going on. So, yeah, daughter's just as nuts as I am. Which that shouldn't come as any surprise as she's from me, so... but yeah, she's a nutcase. I'm very proud to have a nutcase daughter. But, yeah, another strange one was I was leaving to go to work the other day, and just as I'm about to close the living room door and go, she goes, Mummy, I see you. Okay, yeah, and I'll see you later. And she's like, Mummy, winky winky. And I'm like, where have you even heard that? Oh God, she's like a comedian in the making. And I'm sure everybody thinks this about their own kids, and but yeah, there are times when it's all like, what? But you'll have to let me know in the comments what you guys have been up to, because I love to know. As you can see, I've been in crazy mum mode. I'm not sure which one of us is crazier, me or the daughter. But, yeah, I don't think I have really much else to tell you. I don't really plan many diamond painting events in my year, mostly because I definitely cannot commit to that many. I mean, I'm probably going to spend at least another month working on my unicorn, possibly 2 if I'm doing other projects as well. So yeah, these people who do not only one event a month but multiple events a month, hats off to you, because yeah, I tell myself it's because they have more time than me. That's what I tell myself. But yeah, I do this because I find this relaxing. It's my way of having enjoyment, and I love what I do. So, and And that's what this craft is actually all about, is doing something that you enjoy. And I've met so many amazing people along the way, and a lot of which have turned into really, really good friends who I adore more than anything in this world. They keep me sane, and sanity is very restricted currently, so yeah. But I have said today, don't know if I'll stick to it, I've said today, if I finish this row, I am going to get my supernatural one out and do a section on my supernatural. I do have other bits that I want to get done today. I say bits to get done. I'm saying that very loosely, because the thing that I actually want to get done is to lie on the sofa with a blanket and watch a cheesy movie. Because what else do you do when you have peace and quiet in the house? There's no mum, 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 mum. So it sounds like a great idea. I don't want to fill the day too much that I'm not going to get the enjoyment out of having the relaxing bit. I find once you start making plans to go out, it starts turning into not enough hours in the day. But I did want a nice relaxing day. And just go round, making my little rectangle smaller and smaller. I think it's almost time to be changing my putty in this pen, because yeah, I am starting to get sticky. That when they won't come off the putty. But I've done practically this whole half of this diamond painting just on one tiny bit of putty, so you can't really complain too much. One thing I do like about the putty is that it just seems to just last and last and last, and I never have that sort of look when I'm doing with the wax. I'm a heavy presser, so that doesn't exactly help. Isn't it always the truth that the second you go onto a doing a video, all of a sudden everybody wants you? Isn't that always the way? No one's been bothered with you all morning. The second you start to do something, yep, you can guarantee it, can't you? Oh, I hate it when you get stuff in the middle of the cracks. Excuse me a second. There we go. Right, that's it. That's it. I'm replacing the putty. It's just so soft. Okay. Excuse me a second while I just change over. Another big gulp of coffee. Obviously. Putty box. So what I am using is the Diamond Painting Putty by Cat, and this is just a little sample pack because I wanted to try it. It's lasted me absolutely forever, just a little sample pack. Marshmallow and fresh raspberry. Yes, it does sound as delicious as it smells. Didn't say tastes. Although so, fresh putty. Right, let's straighten these beads back out. feel better too. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm not having much joy today. Do I need a little bit more? Excuse me a second while I just... try and get it flush so it's not sticking out, because then you've got a new problem if you have it sticking out. It just doesn't seem to be picking up the drills as well. I don't normally have any problems. So yeah, watch this space for seeing what I'm going to be getting up to, and hopefully you'll come and join me. But yeah, this so far this little diamond painting's been really, really lovely to work with. The colours are beautiful. Like I say, I'll probably try and do another video where you can see more of the actual image I'm working on. But it is stunning, it really is. And hopefully I won't be working on it forever. Definitely not having a day for things wanting to go in the right place. Ta-da! Move that out of the way. You can see a bit more. Yeah, I've got to say I am really, really loving this. Really am. Right, I am going to leave you guys there, give you some peace. and I am going to finish my cup of coffee and possibly start on the next one. I hope everyone's all good, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. So look forward to seeing you next time. Take care everyone. Bye.